Okay, I got another download. Okay. Somebody may not understand why they keep getting their blessings taken away from them. All right? So, let's talk about copyright. Let's talk about infringement. Okay, if somebody's making something, all right, I think it was in 1993 in the United States, the American Indian Art and Craft Act came about. Let me see. Arts and Crafts Act. Okay. It happened in 1990. And it's called the Indian Arts and Crafts Act of 1990 is a truth in advertising law that prohibits misrepresentation in the marketing of Indian art and craft products within the United States. So what does that mean? That means that unless you are part of that specific Native American tribe, you cannot use that tribe's name. So, for example, I cannot make a Navajo-style jewelry ring out of silver and turquoise and go online and sell it as Navajo turquoise and silver ring, handmade by Molly Spillane. I can't do that. I am not Navajo. Only people who belong to the Navajo Nation can use the word Navajo. I can make that exact ring and list it up for sale anywhere, or bring it to an art show or a craft show, and I can call it a tribal ring. I can call it anything but Navajo, because I don't own the Navajo Nation's name. The Navajo Nation owns their name. And so that came, the United States government said, yes, we agree, the Native Americans should no longer be being fleeced. They have the right to their own name. So, for example, Urban Outfitters got sued by the Navajo Nation. So, I believe the owner of the Urban Outfitters is a far-right person. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is. So, Urban Outfitters reached a settlement with the Navajo Nation after illegally using the tribe's name for a collection. Now, listen to this. For a collection that included Navajo hipster panties and a Navajo print flask, a whiskey flask that they called Navajo print. Yeah, the Navajo Nation said, what the fuck? Urban Outfitters. You cannot do that. So Urban Outfitters has long attracted controversy for what may seem as cultural appropriation, including, and then they have a whole list of different things that this store has done. So that's, if I went to an antique store and I bought a certified Navajo ring made by somebody from the Navajo Nation, I have the right to resell that ring. And so if I sell that used ring that's made by so-and-so from the Navajo Nation, I can write that in the title. I can write Navajo ring. You see the difference? I can't claim to be Navajo, but I do have the right to resell any property that I have that was made by a Navajo person. And I'm just using Navajo. That's any Native American tribe within the United States. All right. Now, if you're going to make something, I hear Stevie Nicks. If you're going to make something, Yeah, I want to do fan art. I'm doing fan art. I'm gonna do a drawing of Stevie Nicks, and I'm gonna put it on t-shirts, and I'm gonna sell it. And I'm gonna say inspired by or words like that. Yeah, you can't do that. No, Stevie Nicks owns her name. She owns the right. Though that's her. The blessings are for the rightful receiver. You can't just leech on to somebody and use their fame unless you have an agreement with them that says, do you want to collaborate? Okay. Now you can make fan art for sure. I could do a drawing of Stevie Nicks, put it on an iron-on a t-shirt, wear that shirt around, say, yep, I made this. I did. I could make it and give it away as presents. But once I start selling it and making money off Stevie Nicks' name without her permission, that's where you can't do that. All right. I hear the blessings are for the rightful receivers. All right, there's your message, guys. Explaining a little bit about that.